Last time, the party departed through the rear end of the Couriers Guildhall. With the amount of money they handed over, that Guildhall may invest in a mine. But for now, these crown jewels are exiting out the back door. With the mission they had taken upon themselves quickly over, and a riot out the front, putting their bugaloos and the general population of Pinicola in grave danger.
Grave danger?
The guards are utilizing, forfeiture?
We call it an excuse.
Following last session, the party exits through the back door of the embassy, Couriers Guildhall.
So we come out and we see this riot happening around our wagon?
Oh, no.
No.
Yeah, if you go around the front, your wagon's totally getting rocked. And
All right, Theron bursts out of the door of the back door of the courier's office and immediately addresses the party like, oh, all right, guys, where are we going now? Because I ain't messing with any of that.
What do you mean we're not messing with any of that?
You didn't hear what's going on out in the front?
Our belongings are in there. They're in.
Crap. Well, what do we can't go back there. Like, what do you suggest?
We must search this abandoned cart.
Thank you, whoever that was.
guards from out front said loudly to the crowd,
Well, we don't have any. Do we have any contraband in there? I don't think I took
all of Gordon's drugs.
Oh my. Okay, gang.
Okay, are they gonna know their drugs?
Actually, more importantly, are they going to know there are drugs?
Is Gordon there? Where's Gordon?
Oh. Where is Gordon?
Where is Gordon?
Guys, I don't think we can go back for this cart.
Open up in there. We're going to search your cart for contraband.
We
Okay, that might be a problem, guys.
Oh, yes, I suppose. Should we... Do we have any good ideas on how to swim through a riot to get our personal belongings?
Well, that's what I was doing before. I was looking.
If you don't open up soon, we will break in.
okay. Are we actually? We are going for the cart, right? That's
If you want to.
I don't even know the Buglow's names.
Pata stares, daggers at there, and starts.
Bada, what are the
How big
Buglows names?
of a crowd is this, right? Before I start marching in there.
the crowd is primarily trying to avoid the guards who are beating them with sticks and taking their purses for contraband. And you'll be able to get through them. They're avoiding the cart now, probably because it's got like 8 guards around it, shaking it.
So the rioters are avoiding the cart, not the. Okay.
The guards are shaking the cart. The rioters are avoiding the guards and going home. If they can. Some are going to jail.
Theron looks into Bada's eyes after saying that very cruel thing and says, kind of surprised, like, okay, I mean, well, I have been able to scare the pants off a lot of people here. I could go do that.
We don't scare the pants off of the local law enforcement.
How many guards are at the cart?
8 guards.
Okay, never mind.
I might be able to scare them.
Don't. That is unwise. You are a wanted person. You do not upset the local guard.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Are you suggesting that we just leave the cart here?
well, actually, I have very little personal possessions, and they're probably on my person. But
Wait. Don't the public know I'm actually here? Like, word of mouth has gotten around, correct?
You are free to make assumptions.
yeah, or unless you're like, canvassing the neighborhood of, have you seen me?
I have an idea, but it may not work.
I'm all ears.
I can make it look like the cart is catching fire.
Well, that would get them to leave the cart alone, most likely, but may also not calm the situation any.
But then we can pretend that we can deal with it and take the cart away.
We don't even need to take the cart away. So long as I can get my bugaloos, we'll be fine.
I believe the concern was that our stuff is still in the cart.
The back door to the cart is burst open, and a sleeping Gordon lies helpless before accusatory stares.
What does the back alley look like that we're in?
The back alley is a tight trail full of garbage, refuse, and a few sleeping people.
Oh, okay. Well, I do have another question. Is the back door to the courier's office still open?
The back door to the courier's office is closed tight.
Arden jiggles the handle.
Arden is left waiting.
Okay. That was suspenseful.
Here's another
this is-
random question.
Yes.
How are people sleeping through the riot?
Would you like to perform a heal check?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, we're not standing. We can't do that. We're not standing next to him.
Okay. Hold on. Arden knocks on the back door.
Who goes there?
The person who just paid your paycheck for the next 3 years.
Oh. Bada?
No. The person who gave you the rod.
But Bada's here with us.
Oh, of course. What can we do for you?
Open the door, please.
Okay.
Thank you. It'll be just a second. Arden puts a foot in the door. Are there windows in the alley?
No windows in the alley.
But there's a lot of garbage.
Plenty of garbage.
Okay. How fast do you think you could undo the bugaloos?
What check is that?
Rope check?
Could be a rope check, yeah. Use rope.
Jesus.
Use rope. I forgot that was an actual thing.
It's a very powerful skill. You can use rope for many things.
It's like a towel.
Just because that person's that's right, I do have a fair amount of gold on me. I pull 5 gold pieces out of my coin purse and ask him to briefly lock the front door to the courier's office for me. You only need to keep it shut for a minute.
Okay. Thank you for the gold.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Are you suggesting I just go out there and...
What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a distraction in the alley that will get the guards' attention, and they will be unable to go through the courier's office because the front door is locked. And as they're going around the building, we will go through the front door of the courier's office and get our shit out of the wagon and bolt.
Sam?
But Bada, do you think we can take the bugaloos on the boat to Rogueport?
Oh, you tell me how big our boat's here.
It depends on the captain. It's not up to us.
Zaz pipes up. With enough money, of course we can. Arden's loaded.
No, I'm not.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Oh my god.
Actually, 150 gold is still a considerable amount of money. But potentially, I could create a ruckus back here. If you could maybe perhaps create an illusionary fire with lots of smoke
Here in the alley or out there?
in the alley.
In the alley. Okay.
I have a out of character
Yeah.
suggestion.
Yes?
How much do we like Gordon?
Oh, whether or not we're going to take Gordon with us is what you're asking?
Well, I mean, how much do we like him? Is he a nice friend, or did we just happen to bring him here and we're turning him for the authorities for having contraband, and that's our right?
He's kind of a tweaker that we sort of know, and sort of took his car,
and his drugs.
For his own safety, arguably, though he's not really been conscious enough to register that just yet.
I feel like we, not to make this more complicated, but we went through a lot of hoops to care for this man. We did leave him in a city one time, but we made sure he was taken care of, and we have tried to keep him from doing drugs. That is the history of us with Gordon.
Well,
I feel like this conversation can also be had in character.
I don't know, because you keep upping the stakes. I expect you, like, any minute now to be like, oh, we're going to start stabbing this guy!
Oh, maybe we need to introduce him to
I feel like there are several applicable people in this very self-same alley that he could hide among. Last I heard was a request for
fire.
Yeah. Well, that would be the simplest solution. It would keep their attention for long enough, and we could just lock the back door behind us. And even if they realize it's fake,
then a fire we will have. Fake fire.
well, yes. We do not wish to actually light anything on fire. That would be wrong, but that would give us enough time to either free the bugaloos and get them out of there and do a quick sweep of the cart. I don't know if taking the cart would be very wise, given that situation.
Probably not.
Okay, let me get this straight then. We need to get out there when they're distracted, cut the bugaloos loose, and grab Gordon and the drugs, and vacate.
I was actually talking about your personal possessions that you have left in the cart.
Your outfits.
All right, so the plan is then we get out there, we grab all of those things, and then go a certain direction.
Towards the docks would be ideal.
Okay.
Okay, so Sam begins chanting and pulling his arm.
Is this
As
what we want to
interrupted.
do?
Bada, I think you're going to be way better at carrying this man. He is probably not awake.
God, look, I'm carrying Gordon too. All right.
I can go cut the bugaloos loose.
This guy's so heavy. Get some more dudes.
Okay.
Okay, so it's too late to save Gordon.
Whoa.
They have him in their arms.
Well, we'll
Start the fire.
They're trying to have him in their arms.
So Sam continues chanting and waving his arms, pushing up the air up as in heat to begin the casting of a silent image of flames and smoke as if the building behind the courier's office had caught fire.
And Arden is going to focus the energies in his palm and generate an orb of sound that he's going to fire directly into a pile of garbage to create noise.
Silent image is silent.
So that there will be a boom and stuff cluttering about to give us the full fire effect.
Well, Theron grabs the hilt of her dagger and holds on to the doorknob, which is assumed locked for this thing, right?
Yes, if you're in the office, that front door is locked. Ideally, correct?
Bata is sure to reassure Theron to not grab her dagger because we shouldn't need it in this scenario.
Bada, I'm going to have to cut the rope because you have to be carrying an old man.
If he is there.
Very well.
Look at him run. Oh, that's a fire.
And then Arden enters the courier office and quietly watches from the window of the office to see where the guards are going.
Two of the guards approach the alley to observe the fire. They say something to the effect of, "That's such a shame."
What a shame that is.
Some good garbage. Who actually, do we all see this?
Oh, they're right out the edge of the building. Like the two looking down are, "Such a shame. I loved Ma's General Store."
Arden shouts towards the couriers door. Oh my God! I hope somebody saves Ma. Somebody get the guards.
Oh, they're talking about us. Quick, let's go over and look busy.
So then they just go back to beating civilians, right?
They're going to head over to the front of Ma's place, high-five each other at the waistline, and say, it's time for a fire sale, and enter the building.
Fucking. These people are
Hey,
truly.
Ma, your building's on fire. You should get out.
Is Ma in there?
Yes.
Sam, do you want to possibly alert the other guards at the cart that the building is on fire?
So I go out the front door.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go out the Couriers Guild door. Sam goes out the Couriers Guild door, yelling, "Oh my God, there's a fire! There's a fire in the alley!" At the massive guards in front of the cart. And then
Bluff check, Sam.
It's a bluff check. It's not. Is it technically a buff? There does look like there's.
You
a
know
fire.
that fire is a dirty lie.
Ooh, okay.
Well, it's a 24, sir.
Oh no, Ma's shop! 4 more of the guards will head into Mom's shop and help her take the things out of it as the building is on fire, and they don't know how to put that out.
What is between us and the cart?
2 guards that are unsuccessful in pulling Gordon a single inch from where he rests. He's kind of in the way at this point.
Theron looks at Arden with a open paw.
Okay. Arden steps out of the courier's office. Excuse me, sirs. Are you having troubles with that man?
Yes, we need to look through the cart for contraband.
Contraband?
You don't know what contraband is?
Yes. Actually, I do need to know what contraband is. Explain it to me in very long detail.
Diplomacy check.
That's my strong suit. Oh, okay, well. Oh, wait, I have no diplomacy, right?
Just got to use that puppo charm, I suppose.
I have none.
Charm.
So that is a 15.
I'd love to talk to you, little dog, but I'm trying to pull this fat ass out of this cart. Do you have any contraband on you?
No, but Arden.
Well, I don't know what contraband is, so I can't tell you if I have contraband or not.
Well,
but I assume not.
I actually, I think some of those men in the alley had contraband on them. I think that might be even what caused the fire.
They both look toward the alley.
So Arden points to the plume of smoke.
Such a shame.
It is. It is. I hear that a lot today. But I guess if you're the entrepreneurial type, you could possibly help save some of Ma's stock from the fire before it burns up.
They got it.
But do you have your share?
They start eyeing the cart.
I mean, the man is incapacitated. I'm sure he will probably be there when you get back.
You're right. We should just take it in. Then we don't got to lift them.
But you'll miss out on the looting.
I don't know. These bugaloos look real good.
Okay, well, what's worth more to you? A pair of bugaloo that aren't yours? Or a bunch of stock that the noble city guard saved from a fire?
Diplomacy check.
Sam would help,
Another 15.
but he's busy concentrating on maintaining the fire.
You have a point. You don't go anywhere now.
I don't believe he's going anywhere at all. Not even if we tried.
You keep an eye out on this old guy.
Absolutely.
I'm going to temporarily deputize you.
Do I get a badge?
Reaches into their pocket. They hand you a shiny rock. It says deputy on it.
I will wear this badge with honor and justice
Is it
in my
spelled-
heart.
Is it spelled wrong even?
That's a pretty phonetic word.
High or low, Pony?
Low.
It is spelled correctly with bad cursive, like a doctor's note.
Cursive on a rock is impressive.
Well, we will admire this at a further point in time.
They leave the cart and head into Ma's shop to assist with the relocation of her valuable stock.
There go the bravest men in this entire town. Arden looks to the party and says, let's get to it.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming the cart door is open, yes?
The cart door is wide open.
Theron darts in.
Sam is intensifying the smoke from his illusion as high as it can go and collects his bedroll and other effects from the cart.
Well, do we just want to take the wagon now at this point, since there's no one here anymore?
Where are you saying this? Did you jump into the wagon with me?
I'm outside the wagon looking at you all jump in there.
If we want to take the wagon, we need to do that now.
Sam, why don't you get on top of the wagon and drive these bugaloo? Are they okay to go, Bada?
Bot is gonna check on the bugaloos.
They seem distressed.
Of course they're distressed. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to calm them down and get them ready to go again.
All right, make a handle animal check.
10 plus 12. 22.
They're so happy to see you again. They thought you'd be gone forever.
No, I'll never leave my puppies. My bugaloos.
Well, Arden hops in the back of the wagon. Are we set to go?
Yeah, I think we're ready to go. Sam? Bot is gonna climb in the wagon.
Sam cannot drive the wagon and maintain an illusion at the same time.
Theron, can you
Once,
That sounds like a fun dilemma.
Theron, would you please drive the damn wagon?
Theron looks around like, okay, we have been avoiding having me be visible. Like, are we going to do this?
Saw speaks up. I'll do it! And
Theron,
jumps in the
drive
seat.
wagon.
Arden reminds Theron of her hat of disguise.
Bada, please give me the reins.
Sam would change her fur color, but it is the same dilemma where
Okay,
doing
Papa's
so
gonna
would
drive the wagon at this point.
Zoggs looks hopefully into Bada's eyes with paws out held, waiting for the reins.
Oh, next time. Not right now. That's some dire situations.
You can roll for teaching him, I believe.
Yes, you want to teach him right now.
Yeah,
We're
right
trying
now.
to run away
Right
from
now.
right now.
Yeah, it's a high-speed car chase is the best time to learn how to drive. No.
Ride check, Bada.
Thank you. 12. Wait, 11.
You have the time to figure out where you're headed, as your speed is not that fast. You're trotting away at maybe a mile per hour.
Oh my.
Ever so slowly.
Did we or did we not have a stick with Bugaloo food on it?
You could easily put that together.
Do I notice the struggle? Is it very visible
Theron,
or audible?
we're going at a mile an hour.
We can walk faster than this.
Let's see. Since I can't see what's going on, I'm hearing what's going on, and obviously we're going slow.
Zaz is taking notes.
Bada, you don't suppose we could move with a little more urgency here, please?
Theron does a spot check out of any window, I guess, in the direction we're going. What's around?
What'd you get for your spot?
Oh, I got a roll.
Theron's eyes fall out of her head.
Wait, what did you roll? Oh my god. Okay.
I don't think it matters what my spot.
What did you get? What did you get?
A critical failure.
Do I hurt myself? Oh no. It's a 1.
Oh boy.
I'm just gonna use wild empathy.
Theron, when you open the side window to have a look-see, you discover Gordon's stash as it falls on your head and gives you a thump.
Another stash
Okay, it's not like powder, right? It's just...
No, it's solid. Take 1 damage.
Oh, jeez. Really?
You got bonked on the head.
Really?
It's subdual. It's okay. You'll be good in a little bit. It's a little bruise.
Have we reached a length of 520 feet away from that alley?
Not yet.
Okay.
Trying to figure out. They don't vocalize, do they? No.
Have we reached?
You'll need to use that body language.
Body language? What are you gonna grind on them or something?
I'm wondering, what am I?
Used to do interpretive dance.
Bada gets on the roof and does a Bugaloo matey dance.
You can't just do the stressed go faster movement.
Well, yeah. In theory, you're sitting behind the Bugaloo when you're riding them. You're not in front of them where they can see you.
You might be able to use some clicks and maybe some fake antenna or something.
Dress up like a bug, please.
No.
We have time for that.
At this speed, we do.
Are we establishing the in-game furries dress up as bugs?
Trying to think. Oh, yeah, Into the signal whistle.
Sounds may attract attention to us.
Yeah, but nothing else really in my person has any sort of.
Are you looking for just something to get them to go?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Geez. Well, if that's the case, something quiet that'll make them go. No, that's a little extreme.
What is it?
Oh, I have an oil flask.
That is very extreme.
Actual fire.
Yes. Bada, do you think a large gust of wind would upset them? You being the resident Bugaloo master.
We apparently have 10 pounds of feed.
10 pounds of what?
Feed in the cart.
They're not liking any of these ideas. Assume Zos is in the cart and looks around for him.
Oh, they're in the front seat next to Bada taking notes.
That's right.
And they might be eyeing the reins like they can steal them.
Hey, kid, do you still have that burlap sack?
It's in the cart.
This is the wrong time to black bag people.
Okay. Do I have to roll to search for this thing?
You'll find it easily enough.
Okay. And we're going 1 mile an hour right now? Maybe 2 now?
Probably slower.
Maybe.
Slower.
Okay. Hastily puts the burlap sack over her head
Oh, no.
to where she can see, and I'm not going to be able to wear this hat of disguise, correct?
The hat of disguise could create an illusion of that, you know?
You'll be okay. He'll just look weird.
Okay, I'm going to look weird, so I'm just doubling up. She does this hasty plan and jumps out of the cart, hops up next to Bada, and extends her paw to take the reins.
Bata hands her the reins, yes.
Happily.
Questionably looking at you with his...
Please make a ride check. Theron.
It's going to be worse.
It is. Oh, thank God. Okay. At least she has the dex that this will matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a 23.
Zoom! Zoom.
Controllably, though, right?
Yes.
Yes, right. Good ride.
You were able to avoid citizens going home and swerve around tight streets.
Well, did you go back inside before this happened, or are we all
still,
cramped
we're
up
all
there?
cramped in there.
Sorry, there it is. Sorry, she did not give him time to think.
Barry, do you know where you're going?
Okay.
Where are we going?
Well, okay. I guess I had to ask. Does this city go downwards? Is it kind of obvious to go to the docks?
It is downwards toward the docks. Zaz is asking where everyone's headed, because they're very excited now that you're going fast.
And the brief flashes of smoke through the buildings vanish as they go out of range.
Zaz turns to you. Are we getting on a boat?
Theron is on a very fast cart and going later, kid.
From a specific backpack, a gurgling, I'm going to make a bigger name for her.
I guess he's not in a kangaroo anymore?
Yeah, he was a person.
They ditched that body.
I wonder when that happened. I wonder if there's just like a corpse somewhere that we're missing.
One of the people in the alley, probably.
That is a legitimate question you can think about.
Arden chooses not to think about it too hard.
With big circle claw marks across the chest.
I would assume we all heard this. Sounds very whispery.
You all heard it.
Great.
So everybody's just eyeing this bag. Perfect.
Not me. I'm watching the road.
Thank you.
Darren's responsible.
Well, the ride dictated that I am doing my job.
Well, hey, the upside is at this velocity, nobody will be able to ID you.
Shut up, Arden.
You are arriving at the docks. It might be advisable to slow down.
Theron slows down.
You're a monster.
Ride check, please.
We got the GM look.
Yeah.
19 ride.
That was almost a 4, folks.
That was pretty good for a stop, so I'm going to say, can you drift a cart?
You can.
Okay.
You can drift a cart.
Yeah, I
You drift a car with people on top of it?
I drift the cart a little bit,
Who's on top of it?
just enough to look cool. Zos and Bada on a very cramped bench.
That's not on top of the cart.
Oh, it's in front? Okay.
Less of a carriage, more of a cart.
Okay, I perform a little bit of a drift, and then, very happy with myself, I look over at my 2 passengers to see what they think of that.
Do it again, Zaz says.
Theron spends the next 10 minutes doing cookies on the dock.
Cookies?
Oh, I'm sorry, donuts.
I was going to say, what, cookies?
Depends on where you're from. Whatever.
God.
Weirdos.
Thank you there. It would just be a little less show-offy next time because
Low profile.
no profile.
The cart begins gathering the attention of the fishermen.
Bada just looks stressed.
Sorry, the buggles are channeling their stress at me right now. That's all that's happening.
Realizing what she has done, Theron does a couple flips and goes back into the cart.
So, Theron, where do you do these flips?
Oh, well, I keep thinking I'm on top, so...
Theron
You
is
could
also
get on top. You could. You could just do a few flips on top and go inside the hole on the top of the cart.
Totally inconspicuous, yes.
Theron is also wearing a burlap sack over her head.
So, no, she just does a little, like, just quickly, almost ninja-like, gets off the thing and scurries back into the cart as soon as possible. After sheepishly realizing she did a dumb.
She realized she did a dumb. I'm proud of her.
A small crowd forms outside. Can we talk to the person who was driving the cart?
Arden pops one of the windows open and pokes his head out. Can one of you kind gentlemen point me towards the shipmaster, please?
The what, master?
The person in charge of the ships in
Sam nudges Arden and says, Dockmaster.
Dockmaster, I'm sorry. Can you point me to the dockmaster, please?
Oh. Gordon?
Pardon?
Dockmaster Gordon.
Sam pokes, can you describe Gordon, please?
Tall, handsome, broad,
What's
huge beak.
Huge beak.
Oh, okay, that is a different Gordon, guys.
They're single.
Duly noted. Mightn't you point me in his direction?
Sure, mighty agent of the order. Wink.
Arden frowns. Might you point me in the direction of the dockmaster, sir?
He's in the little house over there.
Thank you.
Sam throws out 1 gold coin.
Does it look like Arden has a very long hand because it comes from another window?
Thank you, sir.
Is this whole? Are we saying that Arden's head is just the whole window?
Arden is actually the entire cart.
He's gonna stick on one arm over here, one monkey arm over there.
And since you were so helpful for me, I will give you 1 more gold if you would watch the cart and bugaloos for us for a moment while we go speak with the dockmaster.
Absolutely.
Arden flips him another gold.
They wink, bite the gold, and lick their lips.
What animal are they?
They're a lemur.
Okay.
Well, shall we go speak with the dockmaster?
And they quickly invite themselves into your cart.
What?
With everyone in it?
No.
I was going to say they might have a hard time finding somewhere to enter.
Well, they're watching the cart for you, right?
And the bugger.
And the
Well,
bugalow.
okay. Does he approach the door? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, yes, they approach the door and intend to go inside.
Without entering, sir.
I grab the handle of the door. Or Theron grabs the handle of the door.
Ata's gonna stay with the cart because he needs to tend for his little bugaloos while you go take care of both shiplings.
Okay. Will you help me talk to the dockmaster to get us a...
Yes.
Okay. I guess you'll probably be staying too, Theron? Or did you want to...
Who?
I'm sorry. Cough, cough. Bree?
Oh, why? Yes!
Master of disguise.
Hurry up, husband!
Sam.
I am not your husband.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Theron, you didn't tell me.
Theron didn't... Theron?
Bree. Theron Bree, sorry.
No take backsies.
Sam buries his head in his paws.
Let us go talk to the dockmaster, Sam.
Yes. And goes with Arden. Wait for this travesty of international espionage.
Sauce, you stay here.
I'll take care of the bugaloos.
Thank you.
Good luck out there getting the boat.
Thank you, Zos.
Arden raises a hand to acknowledge Zos speaking.
Zaz waves their little paw
Adorable.
and then starts reaching for the reins.
Is anyone up there to stop him?
They're just playing at it. They're not actually doing it.
Okay.
They know that you'll stop them.
Okay.
Well, to the dockmaster, please.
Are you telling the GM?
Yeah.
Car, like...
You trot over to the dockmaster's estate. It is a lovely 1-bedroom, 1-floor, 2-room apartment attached to the dock with a kettle of tea simmering as they go over massive amounts of paperwork in their personal chambers. This building is windows wall to wall. You can see every room from outside.
All 2 of them.
Yes. You can even see the closet.
That's bizarre.
It's okay. All right. Sam pokes his head in and says, hello? Excuse us?
Hello. Oh, I wasn't expecting you so early today.
Expecting us.
Bob?
I'm not Bob.
Oh, my apologies. What can I do for you?
We were looking to book passage to Rogueport as soon as a ship is available.
Do you have any product?
This is we are looking to travel, not to ship.
Do you need space? You bringing anything with you? Anybody? How many people?
We have 2 unique bugaloo coming with us from the ranches of the north to exhibit down in Rogueport.
Arden raises a brow.
Bluff check.
Don't let me down. Ooh, that's 25.
Oh, okay. I think I understand the kind of boat you need. And what were you going to say?
Exactly what my companion said.
Well, that'll be 100 gold for passage for 1 person. How many people do you have?
How many people do we have? It will be 6 people, And if it may be of assistance, I can also stand in as an auxiliary ship mage if that will help the cost any.
You're a mage? I thought you were an urchin.
Sam stifles a laugh.
Arden shoots Sam a jagged glare.
I didn't even think you were an adult.
Sam does not laugh at that one.
Hey, Sam, it's time for a real fire. No, I am an adult. Arden produces his official order spell book.
That's a nice looking book you have there.
Yes, I am an order mage. I can help you defend against you and your crew on this ship against...
Can I get your name?
For...
You're an order mage, right?
Yes.
Which means I'm going to need your name. If you're going to be on the vessel doing things.
That's true. Shit. I didn't take notes. We've run into like 5 people from the order that were not major players, and I can't remember any of their names. Well, you know what? Arden Renshaw.
Very well, very well. Let's see. Arden Renshaw. Alrighty then. And who else are you? Who's the other people?
Their names?
Yes.
We have our circle Bree.
Bree, and they are a circle. You're clearly a dog.
No last name given.
Yes. What's their last name?
No last name given. They do not have a last name.
Where did they come from?
I believe their parents.
Sam nudges Arden.
I'm going to need names if I'm going to put them on a boat.
Oh, okay. She is a vagrant. I don't believe she was ever given a last name. If you need something for the ledger, let's call her...
She's one of our ranch hands.
This is like a bad 90s comedy.
We'll be adding an insurance policy to your passage in case she steals anything.
She's great with the bugaloo.
Arden shrugs. It's understandable.
Now about that last name.
Oh, for Bree?
Yes, for Bree.
Wedgerson. Let's call her Wedgerson.
That's awful. That's the worst.
Please tell me you do that in character.
Maybe when we leave.
This poor broad pelican. Bree Wedgerson it is.
Well, and we also have a bear, Bata Amica.
Ah, because of their large muscles, I'm assuming. I can see them from over here. My house is glass.
That's our bugaloo handler.
They're one of your ranchers.
And there is also my adopted son, Zos Cobble.
This is a cobble?
And where are they?
They are in the cart.
We will also need space for the cart. It has many of ours.
Take the cart.
Very well. And a cart.
Gordon's in the cart, unconscious.
To Bugaloo. And who else is in the cart unconscious?
Arden.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Seized
5.
with rage at Sam.
Who else is there?
Sam.
I'm Samuel Horstrom. With a W-E-L-L. Samwell.
Very well, Samuel.
I'm the courier in charge of making sure these get where they need to go.
Oh, you're a courier. That's why I don't see you around here regularly.
Yes.
Now, who's this person who's asleep in your cart?
Samuel.
That's our good friend Gordon.
Oh, Gordon's a good name.
Yeah. I don't actually know his last name.
It's right up there with Ronald for me. So, his last name? Please tell me a mighty mage of the order has the memory capacity to remember the people on the trying to book
I am
passage
here
for.
with them to escort as protection. I am not here to make friends with these people. I don't know the last name, backstory, and career history of an old man in the cart. Forgive me for not knowing everything.
This is why we don't let the person without charisma do business.
He's just traveling with us.
So, could you ask him his last name?
Let's go with Needler for now.
I broke the GM. Just can I do a bit of an aside with Bada here while you collect yourself?
Sure.
Hey Bada,
Yes, Terry.
does it look like it's going well in there?
Pa's gonna look over at the office. No. We might have to run again.
Bada and Theron are never seen again.
Let's just go, Bada.
All right, we have a Gordon Niebler. And you wanted the cart. What's the cart called?
It does not have a name.
Gordon's cart?
Gordon's cart. All right, I think that's...
Yes.
Payment.
What is the bill?
The bill will be 178 gold pieces up front.
Oh, heck. I thought he said 100 per person.
Luckily, Bada's not in the room, and no one heard that.
Arden will arc a brow briefly, but shrug.
Also, Sam does the same thing. I can cover 80.
I can cover the other 100.
You both are lucky. You stacked the discount for the couriers and the arcane order. I see what you did there.
Yes, totally unintentional.
You're a shrewd businessman, sir.
Diplomacy check.
That's a bluff.
Hand over the gold. I got a date, and you ain't it.
Aw.
It's okay, Sam. You'll find someone.
Probably another Gordon.
Gordon the lady.
It's Miss Gordon.
Well, I hand over 80 gold.
I hand over 100. 2 extra gold for your assistance, sir.
All right. Let me hear. Stomp, stamp, 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 stamp. Here are your papers.
Thank you, sir. And where is the ship that we will be boarding?
See that one over there?
Arden looks.
Is it?
That one's called the Shrieking Mary.
Delightful. And when does it depart?
In 40 minutes.
That's not much of a cargo call.
No, that isn't.
Let's go.
Urgency is important.
Yes, it is. Thank you, sir.
By the way, you may want some new, you stink.
Thank you.
We weren't going to tell him.
It's been a pleasure, sir.
Now, you should head over to Sheets and Clasps over by that boat, or you're going to have a very uncomfortable couple weeks.
I'm sure it will already be that way, but thank you. I will take your consideration.
Well, thank you, sir. We'll get right on that.
And they go back to their paperwork.
Okay. Let's go. We don't have much time.
Yeah. Do you want to get people organized while I sanitize myself? Take the papers.
You may just want to dip in the ocean. I don't think we have time for a bath.
I don't know how many coastal areas you've been in, but you don't take a dip at the docks.
Not many.
You don't take a dip at the docks.
All right. Sam takes the papers and heads to the cart.
And Arden makes off for Sheets.
Sheets and Clasps.
Oh,
Sheets and Clasps.
Yes, Sheets and Clasps.
The
Just rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
Apparently, the dockside bedding emporium.
Oh, is this like Bed Bath and Beyond?
I think Arden needs a whole episode of a spa day.
I think Miss Wedgerson can stuff it.
Sheets and Clasps, for those who are unintroduced, is a workers' clothing store for dock workers and boats peoples.
Which also work on docks.
Yes, but also the ones that go off the dock.
Okay, well, Arden briskly walks towards the shop, I guess.
There's a big sign out front that says "Sale today."
Suspiciously convenient. Arden enters the shop.
As you enter the shop, you notice the "Sales Today" sign is not new.
Arden shrugs and looks for something in his size.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you here to buy clothes?
That is what you sell.
Wonderful. This tiny itty bitty little mouse, pale as the moon, looks up at you with big red eyes. I do your measurements right away, sir.
I don't know if I need something tailored. I just need something to wear that isn't sludge-ridden.
Fair enough. And then they start taking your measurements.
Arden groans.
High or low?
Low.
Wonderful. They take very tight measurements. They have you down stat, and they get you your outfit and want to charge you 5 gold pieces.
It's a significant markup. But I don't care. I need this outfit quickly, so I give him 6.
Very well. They give you the outfit. It is going to count as a waterproofed cold weather outfit.
It's kind of odd for sailing.
The idea is you won't freeze with the winds in a storm and the wet. So think less poofy, warm, comfy, and more this has been oiled and it's leather and you've got water-resistant boots.
You're talking like poncho or windbreaker.
Windbreaker.
Trench coat.
Trench coat.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay.
More like raincoat, trench coat style.
Cold weather gear makes me think of a parka.
This is what I'm clarifying.
Stuff
Yeah.
you'd be wearing when you're up in the rigging.
Yeah.
If you tried to wear this in the mountains, though, it wouldn't be so effective.
Well, luckily we don't sail the mountains.
Yet.
Ideas.
See? I told you.
Well,
Thank you.
And while you're doing that, the rest of the party successfully can get the wagon and everything else on the vessel. And if they would like to plan or talk while they're doing it, they are free to.
Well, Sam shows everybody how to properly stow things for travel. Securing
I'm going to
our-
start. I'm just going to at one point exclaim, "Wedgerson!"
You couldn't possibly have heard that. Shut up.
I would assume you told me.
She's got papers.
Butts is just laughing
It's on
in
the
back.
papers if Theron so deigns to take the papers, yes.
Theron takes the papers and exclaims, "Wedgerson!"
Sam will say, that was Arden's contribution, yes.
God, you'd think he'd be more creative.
It's like, well, you never gave us a fake last name.
Like yeah. I guess I didn't.
And just so you all know from now on, Gordon is known as Gordon Needler.
Gordon either. All right.
There was nobody to greet you at the boat. It was just open and ready to be boarded.
This is the one. Are you sure?
The
Shrieking Mary.
Shrieking Mary, is it written on the side of the boat?
It is.
Okay, then this is the right boat.
And the headpiece for this vessel is a wolf screaming into the presumable moon in the sky.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know, whichever one they are looking at the moment.
That's much more positive than I had assumed initially.
Yeah, I was thinking kind of like drowned maiden or like murder thing.
Yeah.
The question begs, did Zoss come with us the entire way?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we get halfway to Rogueport. Oh God, sauce!
They would like to learn about guiding the Bugaloo, so given the opportunity, they would love to sit next to and or in whoever's driving its lap so they can imitate the motions of the reins.
You mean as we get it on the boat?
Yes. So you guide them to the boat and get them on the boat.
That's my next question. Is the gangway wide enough to accommodate 2 Bugalo and a cart?
Worry not. The Shrieking Mary has capacity.
Does Theron have the chance to like teach Zoss some riding techniques
Yes.
on the way up there?
Please make
Totally
a
gonna do that.
In your burlap sack?
please make a wisdom check. Unless you have teaching as a profession.
I believe I do. I keep adding to it because I love my baby. Profession instruction.
That works.
Okay.
Instruct.
Theron is attempting to instruct Zoss in some writing, since it's kind of, getting the Bugaloos to do some weird maneuvers. That is a 12.
They are learning.
While you're teaching them that,
Jeez.
Sam, should we get rid of this Gordon's possessions before we get on the boat?
Is anyone inspecting us as we come on board?
Just a second. Are you doing this with
In
just
character,
two alone?
yes.
Okay, like taking him aside.
Yes.
No one else can like jump
Right,
in
right.
on this combo.
You're busy teaching us.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So,
So you hit him like this.
Oh, like that.
Background. Yeah.
and my question to the GM is still valid. Is there anyone inspecting us as we board?
No, you're alone.
So I'd say to Bada, like, yes, but we don't want to do it here on the dock because they'll just wash back up on shore.
Oh, we're just gonna keep it on the boat then.
We'll get rid of it at sea.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe not all of it because Arden might have a point. We may not want to cut Gordon off cold turkey. We'll shove off and then we can throw him out a little further out.
All right.
Arden looks longingly from the dock as he has missed his ship, apparently.
Oh yeah, you took a spa day.
I did take a spa day. I just hadn't gotten on the boat
We're
yet.
not sailing yet.
I don't control when the boat shoves off.
The
I'm
captain
saying-
hasn't entered their seat to make the boat go anywhere.
Seat?
Yes.
How
What
big
kind
is
of
this
boat
boat?
is this?
Is this a fucking paddle boat?
Yeah, we
Are we gonna paddle boat to Roqueport?
never.
It's a long way.
I don't even think we told Gordon we're going to Rogueport.
Wait,
Is this anything we can tell the captain?
Are we just gonna show up in Roqueport with these massive rippling thighs from like 6 months of paddling the open sea?
He told us the name, but not what kind of boat it was.
They did kind of want you out of the way. They had a date coming.
It's a big enough boat.
So this boat is a longboat with a deep, I almost said basement. What's the proper term, studious players?
How many decks
Cargo
is
hold?
it?
It has 2.
Just 2 decks?
Well, below deck.
Okay, so top deck, mid deck, cargo deck.
Yes.
Okay. That fits with our pre-established
Yeah.
recording.
Maritime expert Sam.
Yes.
The cargo deck does have an elevator that will take the cart down there, or you can opt to tie it to the top.
Sam advocates to put it in the hold because a wheeled structure on the top deck of a ship sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Imagine if one rope broke loose.
Yes.
The fun that would ensue.
I'm okay with this. I agree with Sam.
Right?
So we coddle together some strapping young seamen and get the cart down in the hole.
Do you put the bugalows down there too?
I actually defer to Bada's judgment.
I assume there's a location, like the boat's not gonna just have Boogaloo wherever. Like there's certain
I mean, the top deck is going to be very salty.
right, and
for
I assume
Boogaloo.
the mid deck is like rooms or something.
Where people like to sleep.
Yeah,
And like the kitchen and
it's really only the cargo deck, right?
yeah.
Yes. So
Or you could just make them live on the top of the ship.
That sounds uncomfortable and cruel for any living thing.
the DM really wants us to put things on top of the ship. for
We
some
really
reason.
shouldn't.
Bada would know best, so it's up to you, Bada.
Bada has never been on a boat before.
Sam takes Bada
but-
to the cargo hold and shows him all the places the Boogaloo could go.
Thank you.
And now let's role play that for 2 hours.
I'm excited for this session.
Arden, while you come back to the boat, you encounter a small, stocky owl.
Another owl.
Not a loudmouth, small, stocky owl that is slightly not alive.
No. This one has a little cart with them, and it's got a bunch of bottles rattling around in it and a few other things, and they're going toward the same ship you are.
Unless they engage in conversation, Arden will continue to walk.
They continue to stare up at you.
Oh, they're staring?
Yep, yeah, they're noticing you're headed to the same place they are, and they're looking waist high and up, trying to get a read on you.
Arden stops abruptly, turns to the little owl, and says, "May I help you, please?
Why are you heading to the Shrieking Mary?
I have boarded passage on that ship, and I wish to go to my destination."
Oh, wonderful, I'm going to make commission this week. Oh, come on. They hurry with more clattering of bottles and other miscellaneous objects as they head onto the boat.
Okay. Well, I'm sure I'll get to know that person whether or not I want to, so
Or that we all want to.
Arden sighs and continues onto the boat.
Hurry, hurry, everybody. We'll be leaving in 10 minutes. You can hear from different little horn holes in the ship, wherever you are. It's the same voice of that little owl.
There's obviously something else going on here, but I'm not going to dwell on that.
But knowing our magic voice in the sky, some terrible thing is about to happen.
No, something strange is going to happen, which is worse. Because when something terrible happens, you at least get to die. Arden continues onto the ship and looks for wherever he is supposed to set up for his quarters.
The little owl has gone between all of the little rooms on the second deck and slapped on a name tag. So everyone knows where everybody is sleeping at all times.
Okay.
That's the most ominous thing I think I've heard.
Yeah, this is a setup for a goddamn murder mystery.
Or maybe they're just being thoughtful and want you to know where your room is.
Yes.
Normally that's why they're numbered.
But it's that personal touch that makes the difference.
With each of your names is a little caricature of what the owl thinks you will look like based on your name.
Oh, Lord.
The most accurate one belongs to the Wedgerson.
Bree Wedgerson, and it's just circle face.
Just a triangle, right?
With eyeballs.
Well, Arden looks for his assigned room.
Small, tiny bed, desk, chair,
That's all I need.
window that seems to refuse to stay closed. It flaps in the wind.
I've got a spell for that.
It's closed, isn't it?
No, it's actually hold portal, so I can force it shut.
Oh. Just snap your fingers and your window problems are gone.
Yeah, and anybody's hands or faces that may be caught in there is purely to their own demise. Because I'm sure that won't happen, right, guys?
Never.
No, what are you talking about?
We will be departing shortly, everybody. This will be our maiden voyage.
During all of this, bug moving around and annoying owls, Theron's going to take the opportunity to spoop around. But I don't know, how... I mean, can I just do a general, just walking around the ship, maybe getting an idea of how many
That's
people
fine.
are on the ship, or, what's there, any locked doors, anything of interest.
Are you still wearing your sack?
No, I took the sack off, because, that's just going to bring up too many questions, because she learned that doing weird shit like that gets attention.
There are, in fact, no locked doors on this vessel. There are actually no locks on this vessel.
Oh boy.
There are no doors?
There's doors,
Okay.
but there's no locks.
How many people am I seeing?
This vessel's probably got about 15 on it, counting you and your party.
Oh, I don't have arcane lock.
Okay.
I was to say, everyone collectively checks their spell list.
Do they seem is it mostly staff?
Mostly staff.
So it's us and staff?
You might be the first passengers on this vessel.
Oh, because we're not. Yeah, I should have done it later, but I was curious.
No, that's fine. There doesn't appear to be anyone else on the vessel that's traveling for pleasure.
Well, we're not.
I'm sorry, we're on vacation?
I was to say, yeah.
Presumably.
We told them we had prize-winning Bugaloo to take to Rogueport.
Hey, you guys can't comment on this. I'm the one. I got this knowledge.
Incorrect knowledge. But it's yours, yes.
She thinks she's on vacation.
You get salutes from the staff when you pass by, but largely they're leaving you to yourself.
How many spots did I find to balance on and look cool?
Oh my god.
Quite a few. This boat is definitely not broken in yet. There will be a lot of challenges. If you want...
for balancing.
For balancing.
Other ones too, I'm sure.
We're just gonna land at Rogueport is going to be like a bunch of like dagger marks all over this brand new boat.
Oh yeah, Theron's room is just full of like claw marks and fucking like gang symbols and stuff. It'll be.
And hopefully I do find a perch that is that gets a good lay of the land of this boat.
The front of the ship.
Isn't that you?
Wedgerson.
The boat is leaving. It is departing from the dock. Gordon of the House of Glass is finally getting on their date.
Asked nobody.
What's his date's name?
Bob.
I feel like we missed out on a plot arc.
You said 40 minutes. What do you want me to do?
Which means you're not being watched as you leave.
Is there even like a bell?
There would be a bell being rung right now, but someone's busy.
Do we all just get surprised? It starts moving. We're like, oh.
Yep, it's unannounced. They told you it was going to move. They just didn't tell you it was moving.
Vada and Sam are still in the cargo, right?
Yes, where all the crates are.
Oh, and do you like kind of fall into each other?
No.
Oh, Samuel.
Sam would instinctively not be anywhere near where there was an unsecured crate.
And also, we feel this movement, right? Like,
Oh, yes.
yeah, okay, Sam, is everyone on board?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Let's go up and make sure.
Yes.
Stairs?
Stairs. Vada and Sam go up the stairs.
Or do you want to try and use the elevator while you're moving?
Suspiciously stairs, because I think the same question applies.
I forgot there's an elevator. No,
Yes,
It's
the
the
only other
stairs.
option is the stairs.
yeah.
Theron is exploring the vessel. Renshaw, Mr. Renshaw, Sir Renshaw.
Mr. Voice in the Sky?
He went to his room and locked and closed it.
Yes, Arden's exploring their bedchamber.
That sounds suggestive.
I believe the technical term here is cabin.
Arden is located within their cabin and making themselves comfortable.
Process of learning apparently all the names for boat parts. Sam.
Sam is
I thought you read that one book.
I did not read.
Sam is sharing a lot of information that Bada is somewhat absorbing.
Somewhat.
They did read books, from what we understand. They just were on people and not on boats.
You gave me those books. Mixter GM.
The Curse of Coeurasa is a production of Reno Area Anthropomorphic Arts and Recreation for BLFC 2023. This episode was edited, mixed, and mastered by AJ the Ratty. Yima Quinn is our game master and the voice of Zos and the NPCs. Arden Renshaw is played by Hawkfeather. Theron Perch is played by Dejarm's Pony. Bata Amaka is played by Dabbles. Samuel Horstrom is played by Dominic Cretu. Original music by Fox Amore. You can find more music from Fox Amore at foxamore.bandcamp.com and on Spotify. For more information about BLFC, the theme, and the lore behind your favorite characters and settings, visit goblfc.org.